Hey guys! So today I'm filming like this. It feels so weird because I filmed like this kind of when I was in Korea a lot, but I haven't done it since then, and well, today I wanted to film a video talking about how to collect photocards or how to start your collection, because that was a request from someone and I really wanted to film it because someone requested it. But on the other hand, I don't actually know what to talk about because I don't consider myself being like a huge photocard collector. But yeah, I'm still gonna try to give you some tips. And I kind of hope it's helpful, but I cannot promise you anything, so So about myself, I started collecting albums in December 2015. For the first 3 years I didn't really collect photocards at all. I did trade a couple of times, but I never really bought any photocards or something. So yeah, I'm also kind of new to collecting photocards. Yes. So usually I just keep the cards that I get in albums and not really focus on any member or whatsoever, and only if I get dupes I try to trade them. But yeah, that's that. So in the beginning of this year I decided to collect 3 groups for now, maybe 4, I don't know. I decided to only collect my top groups, which are Stray Kids, NCT and The Boys, and then ATEEZ is also one of them, but I haven't started collecting that. And for each group I only collect 1 member, except for Stray Kids I collect 3 members for that, but yeah. So I never collect the whole group, which is just something which just has something to do with money. I couldn't afford collecting a whole group or multiple groups. Maybe I could focus on one, but then I would really need to focus on just that one and not anything else. But anyways, I think first of all, if you don't have that much money like me, I'm gonna start college or university, whatever, this year in a month. So I'm a student, I don't have millions of dollars to spend, and yeah, so I think if you don't have that much money, trading is definitely the best option. For me it sometimes hurts to give away photo cards, even if it's not the member that I trade or that I collect. Just no matter who I pull, it kind of makes me happy, and then I want to keep that person. But yeah, if you don't want to spend money on photo cards, you should really trade, because then you can collect your 1 member or whatever and without having to spend extra money on photo cards. Well, I think that's well known, but yeah, I told you again. Otherwise, I think the best platforms to buy photo cards are definitely eBay and then Instagram. I haven't really tried Twitter or Facebook because I don't have Facebook, but I think they work too. I know that many people trade or sell their cards on there too. So you can check these sites out too. Like just every kind of social media and eBay works quite well, I think. I can also link or like, yeah, write the names of the 2 eBay sellers that I use most often in the description. For Instagram, I don't really have any people that I often buy from or trade with. I usually just search the hashtag of the group and then trade or sale behind the name of the group. Like Stray Kids trade, Stray Kids sale, NCT trade, BTS trade, whatever you need. And there you can most often find people that trade or sell trade or sell their cards of that particular group. Yes. I mean, when it comes to scamming or whatever, I think you always have to be careful. On social media you can be careful. On eBay not that much because you cannot really contact the seller. I think just like have experiences. Like I never had a bad experience on eBay. Like my stuff always arrived, and I mean on eBay you have the good thing that even if something doesn't arrive you can contact eBay and then try to get a refund. I think that's possible, I don't know, but yeah. And usually just look at their rating, and if they don't have a good rating I wouldn't buy from them. But yeah, on Instagram just make sure if you DM the person to, like, what my experience is from trading or buying on Instagram is that people text really differently. I mean, I knew that before, but sometimes people are so sweet. You're like, you don't even know the person, but you're just like, oh my god. And they're so friendly, and yeah. And then there are people that are a little bit colder, or just they don't text that much, or just the like mean information. Which that, when people are like that, it doesn't have to mean that they're scammers. Like they can be busy, or they just, I don't know, they just want to trade. They don't want to make friends, you know, like but sometimes when people don't really, like when it takes them a long time to reply, or they don't really care about your information, just about theirs, it's kind of weird. I don't know, like you have to be careful. What else? Like prices. I don't know what to say about or tell you about prices, because there is no such thing as the best price or whatever, or like the average price of a photocard, because it depends so much, like what group it is, what member, even the era or like album can be different. So yeah, the prices are so different. I mean, like a regular card that is not rare or whatever, I would not really buy it if it's more than $10, I think. But for example, recently, 1 or 2 days ago, I bought a Stray Kids card, and that's Hyunjin's I Am Who black border card. If you collect Stray Kids cards, you know that that one is a very rare card, so it's extremely hard to find. And I did buy it for $15, not including shipping. So $15 just for the photo card itself, which is a lot. Like I would never pay that for a normal as photo card, but since it's so rare and it was really hard to find, and now I finally have it, I don't care. I paid a lot of money for it, but I would never, yeah, like if you find someone selling, I don't know a normal photo card right now, but like a photo card that is not hard to find and that many people sell, or yeah, and someone sells it for $15, I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't buy from that person. But well, it also depends if it's like a non-album photo card. If a photo card is from a DVD, a photo book or whatever, or like merch goods whatsoever, they can be more expensive, definitely. BTS cards are in general more expensive. I think they're $15 is probably not too bad for a BTS photo card, even an album photo card. But yeah, like if you collect BTS, I feel very sorry for your wallet, like your bank account. Oh my god, like I thought about collecting V from BTS for a second, but after looking at different cards on eBay, I quickly decided that that was not a good idea. Yeah. God, BTS photo cards are so extremely expensive. Yeah. I mean, I think if you have like a popular group like BTS, it's kind of easier to collect their cards because more people sell their cards. But as I just said, they're extremely expensive. For example, ATEEZ cards are really hard to come across for some reason. Like, I mean, I know they're not that popular yet, but I think they're quite popular for being rookies. But yeah, I don't know. Not that many people trade or sell their photo cards, but it's not impossible to collect them. Oh, then something that many people ask me every time I share my photo card collection is where I get my sleeves, and that's also not that easy to answer. But like my 9-pocket sleeves I buy from Amazon, they're the Ultra Pro Platinum something sleeves, like normal 9-pocket sleeves. But I think especially on the American Amazon you can find 4 and 2-pocket sleeves as well. On the German Amazon you cannot find those, and on the American one you can only find them for 3-hole binders. Yeah. Like they only have 3 little holes on the side. My binder has 4 rings, so I cannot use them. I have the big, like I'm very lucky because a stationery store in Berlin sells 2 and 4-pocket sleeves, so I can get them there. I don't think the quality is the best. Like I also, when I started collecting, used their 9-pocket sleeves, and now that I have the Ultra Pro ones, they're so much better. And I think that, well, like I know that Ultra Pro also sells like 2 and 4-pocket sleeves and many more different sizes, but I don't know. For me, it's easier to just go to that store. Soon I'm gonna move, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do then. But yeah, so I buy them in a local store. But I feel you, because I looked online so many times and 2 and 4-pocket sleeves are so hard to come across as well, or to find online. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. What I also wanted to say about eBay is when you buy from them or from a seller, there are two different options. Like either the seller has free shipping, then you don't have to do anything. But when they have free shipping, usually their prices are a bit more expensive. And the second one is they don't have free shipping, and usually it's about $3 to $4 for each card for shipping, which is a lot. Yeah. But therefore the prices of the card itself is usually a little bit less. But most sellers have the option that you can combine the shipping, and you should always do that. I didn't do it in the beginning because I didn't know about it, but it does save you a lot of money, and you should really always combine the shipping on eBay because, oh my god, you save... Like, you don't save a lot of money, you still pay a lot when you buy a lot of photo cards, but you know what I mean, like you save something. So it's worth it. Another tip is to always start with the latest release. So when you collect photo cards, I know that usually the cards from their debut or from their earlier releases are more difficult to find than the earlier releases. So it kind of, I don't know, makes you think like, oh, I should start with the earlier ones because they're already hard to find, and if I wait like a year more, they're going to be impossible to find. But you should still start with the earliest release because these cards are the easiest to get, and then you should work your way back. For Stray Kids, I don't have a very good plan or something, but when I started to collect their photo cards like a lot, they just came out with Miro, so I started with those photo cards, and now I'm basically just like getting all the photo cards that I can. And yeah, I think at some point you just end up like buying every photo card that you can get your hands on and not really going structured from the latest release to the earliest, but just, you know, just the card that you just find and it's maybe for a good price, you just buy it. Yes. Okay. And yeah. I just think that collecting photo cards, everyone has to kind of decide for themselves, like, how many groups do I want to collect? How many members of that group do I want to collect? Do I want to collect the whole group, or is it enough to only collect like my bias or top 2 or top 3, whatever? And I think you just have to decide that based on the amount of money that you can spend on photo cards. I guess that's it. Yeah, so you really just have to decide for yourselves and then get broke. I felt like I was not helpful at all and just stated all the facts that everyone knows, but whatever, now you have all of them in a video. Okay. See you in my next video. Bye!